right, let's run some voicemails here. Number 1, please.
Riddle me this. How is it when Daniel goes out in public and sees a famous person or artist, he acts a fool and turns into Lunchbox and gets excited to interview the people and talk to them on the streets? But yet, when Lunchbox goes in to the studio and you bring in a performer or someone famous, he turns into a Daniel and doesn't care about the person being there. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.
It's a good question, because if he sees anybody that has a bit of fame, he runs up to them, screams, and freaks out. There are people that come in the studio that are actually famous. He does not look up from his computer. He does his little crossword puzzle and doesn't care. What's the difference?
Difference is seeing them in the wild is a lot more like extravagant, a lot cooler. And also when they're in here, they're not going to talk to me. They're talking to Bobby, doing the interview. So, and mostly a lot of them in here. So it's just like, I got one-on-one time with them out there. Here, I'm just like an observer and I'm all right, cool. You know, you're here. And they're not as exciting here. It's more fun when you like don't expect to see them. It's a lot cooler. Wouldn't you agree? When you see them in the wild, it's a lot cooler.
It is pretty cool when you see someone out like at a grocery store.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't bother them.
No, I don't either. Lunchbox does.
Yeah.
He's the botherer, right? And Daniel's the chiller.
Yes.
I don't even understand.
I don't know, but Lunchbox also just like, he's not chilling. He just is, he doesn't care. It feels like since he's not going to get any attention, he'll show them by not giving them any attention. That's basically what he just said.
And it's almost like he's intimidated when they come in here, right? Like he shuts down, gets in a shell, like, oh, I can't bother them.
No.
You just said they're not going to pay any attention to you because it's only me, so then you're going to show them by not giving them any attention.
I don't know what but Eddie's saying I was intimidated. I'm not intimidated. It's just Bobby's going to do the interview, so I have nothing. I mean, there's no interaction, so I can say hi to him, and then I go to my computer and get to work.
But even when they walk in, you don't even say hi. You don't even look at them.
Well, some of them I'm like, I don't even know who they are.
Okay.
So,
but you would if you paid attention. Yeah. And also their names on the screen right behind them where they sit.
And we have a calendar invite.
With a massive picture and their names on it.
Yeah. I mean, some just, I'm like, hey, what up? Some I'm not.
All right, number 2.
I just want to know if Lunchbox could explain his wife and the Jimmy Choo shoes, if she could ever be high heel condition. I don't know. I know Eddie kind of said something about it, but everybody swept it under the rug. Just one explanation. Love you guys.
You said she's not in high heel shape. Could she get there by wearing the shoes?
I mean, she would probably, it's sort of like you don't want to learn on your own car. Like if you're trying to teach someone how to learn a stick shift.
She knows how to walk in high heels.
I don't know if she does anymore. She doesn't ever wear high heels now. So I think it would take a long time for her to go out in those high heels to get used to walking in them again. And that's what I mean by high heel shape. Like women that go into an office every day and wear high heels, they're in high heel shape because they wear them every single day. Their feet are used to it. That people that don't wear them, you get out of high heel shape. It's a true thing. If you know women,
it's a true thing.
True.
No. If you know women, that is absolutely true. They'll talk about it.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that yesterday and just not like think?
What?
Like, I was like, wow. Immediately when he said she's not in high heel shape, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's disrespecting his wife right now.
I took it as he just didn't want to pass up selling the shoes, and so he made up an excuse. Like, I can understand if you wear a different kind of shoe, it hurts your feet for a little bit. But she knows how to wear high heels, and maybe she doesn't have enough reasons to wear high heels because he doesn't, and she doesn't, they don't do anything.
Was she ever in high heel, what is it called?
Shape.
Yeah.
I don't feel like shape is a health active thing.
So that's what I thought. Like, yeah, like if I'm out of shape, I'm not ready to go play.
Oh, no, I feel like feet
you're
aren't.
more used to walking in the heels.
Yeah.
Okay, man, I was
that
like,
would be, yeah, I guess that's why I didn't think much about it because I didn't take it as you took it.
Right. It was more of a she doesn't wear them, so her feet would really hurt. Okay. And after 30 minutes, she'd be like, oh, I got to take these things off. Not in high heel shape.
Right. I feel better about it.
It's like hiking boots. If you wore hiking boots just like on a random hike without ever wearing them.
I don't know. I have to wear hiking boots sometimes. But any shoe I don't break in can be bothersome to me.
Exactly.
No. Okay. Next one.
You can always tell when Amy is single because she's always wanting to do group outings. When she was dating her ex-boyfriend, the push for group outings was just not there. But now, all she wants to do is hang out with all you guys outside of work all the time. Have a good one.
Well, I have more time.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're lonelier.
And I think that even when I was with him, I was still lobbying for group activities amongst us.
Whenever you're lonely, you're not in lonely shape enough, so you're not used to it.
Lonely shape.
Yeah. You have a significant other, there's a lot of time dedicated to them. When you don't, there's free time. And Amy's like, let's do some free time stuff.
Yeah. I do think in that year and a half, though, I lobbied for us to do something, some form of retreat or hang time or activity.
Yeah,
So,
but more so.
I just don't know that is totally accurate.
Fair enough.
But I will agree that when you are not in a relationship, you have more time.
Yeah.
Glad we can agree on that.
Lots of time.
And we're all still in relationship.
Well,
right. So am I
I
the
don't know about
only
him.
one?
Oh, right. After that comment.
Yeah.
Am I the only one
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
sad.
I think now.
Cool.
That's tough.
But you were
Yeah, it was.
married, and then you had a boyfriend.
Yep.
It's just a season.
Season.
All right, well.
So y'all want to do something?
Okay, Abby's making us all look bad, according to Eddie.
Oh, guys, this is not good.
Eddie, what happened?
So a higher up, I don't even want to say who it was, someone high up in the company was walking around the building, comes by our studio to say hi and says, oh my gosh, who sits here? It's so messy. This does not look good. And it was Abby's desk.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did,
Nuh-uh.
Abby. Ask Scuba.
Who was the higher up?
Oh, I can't.
There's
Yeah,
not
you
a
can.
single higher up that I don't think.
There's a higher up.
God?
Yeah.
And then they got mad about the boxes in the corner. So, all right, I'll move those boxes, and I put them in the closet.
Oh, right. That's right. And who put the boxes there?
Not me. Not me.
Those are
I
Abby's
didn't
shipping
put those there.
boxes.
Are you gross at home?
No. Gross.
Yeah, like just
This
crap
is-
everywhere.
This isn't
food.
crap. This is all stuff that I need. I have Kleenex, scissors, hand sanitizer, pages that I had saved that I have to write commercial times, the phone, my computer, a notepad.
What is that, a candle? Like, what else do you
That's
have there?
Ray's candle.
It's not a good look.
It's
Who
so
was the higher up?
gross. Yeah, you
gonna say this.
can't even say.
No,
I
Hold
got
on,
this one.
Scuba. Tell me in my ear where they
I have
can't
an
hear.
idea.
there we go.
I mean,
That's a higher up.
yeah, of course it's a higher up, but that's okay.
She knows where I sit.
It's not her.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's the one that you passed on sitting next to.
wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's way up there, Abby.
Yeah. Okay,
It
guys,
is.
let's just keep our stuff straight. Keep your stuff straight. That's all.
But first you have to admit that your workspace is dirty. Like, and Abby is not admitting that. It's
Abby, is your workspace dirty?
Compared to everyone else's, yes.
Okay, well, have at it.
let's get to work.
Get to fixing. It's embarrassing, so get
gosh.
to fixing. I didn't notice it. I don't go in that room. So just make it 30% better. Can you do that?
Yeah. Just keep on walking.
Oh, you don't want me to stop by and look in
No,
there?
you don't
It
have
doesn't
to.
look good.
Around the room, Amy.
So this is for Lunchbox, just a little encouragement that I saw yesterday. Billie Jean King,
Tennis player?
yeah, at 82 years old, she earned her history degree from Cal State Los Angeles this week. 65 years after she first started classes there.
That might also encourage him to not get it until he's 70 years old.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here's a quote from her. It's never too late to learn, to grow, or to chase the dream that still quietly calls your name. Life has a way of rerouting our paths and asking us to begin again when we least expect it.
Amy, do you know if she had to go back to school and do a bunch of
Or if
classes?
she did it
just,
online?
Yeah.
Or did they just give it to her because she's Billie Jean
I mean,
King?
I'm looking at a picture of her in her cap and gown and sash thingy, and
I would think they would have given it to her way before this if it were just about giving it to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think she finished her education.
yeah,
That's
this was
right.
clearly the difference between her and Lunchbox is she says it's never too late to learn, to grow, and chase a dream. He doesn't want to learn, grow, and it's not his dream, I guess.
Whoa. I learn and grow every day, and I chase
You
dreams.
sound like Trump there.
But
Man,
And learn and grow.
I'm the best at growing.
Of course I learn. I'm the best at learning.
And that's the only difference between her and Lunchbox?
She went online, did online classes, according to the story.
Okay, but that's
Shaq
the
got his
thing.
master's.
Oh, really?
I
In
saw
what?
it. In something, but they did the whole Shaq ceremony at
Generosity?
LSU,
That wasn't honorary?
That's a real one.
and then
Oh,
he got
wow.
up and gave a speech.
He got
Yeah?
a master's of
Okay.
liberal arts from Louisiana State University and an MBA from the University of Phoenix. But the master of liberal arts is, I think, what that was.
Yeah,
You
that's
got the audio? Hit it.
Shaquille, I hate Charles Barkley O'Neal.
Youngsters, I want to leave you with, but this is not the end of your journey. Make sure you continue to strive, continue to learn, continue to have fun, and continue to eat Shackalicious gummies at your local 7-Eleven.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I figured he'd pay off all their student debt. I mean, right?
Why do you hate Shaq so much?
So much.
Hater.
Like, if you're the
Shaq
kid,
walked in this room too, Lunchbox would be rubbing his butt.
Yes, he
He'd
would.
be like, "Oh, I love you.
Can I get a picture?
Oh, I want to get a picture, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal."
question:
What?
if you're one of those students graduating, are you annoyed that Shaq got all the attention for your graduation? Like it was all about Shaq.
No, it's Shaq spoke. That's the coolest speaker ever.
Okay.
And at graduation, it's like thousands of people. Nobody's really getting any attention
You're like
taken
one-
from them. You just get your name read.
Okay. And then I guess you could tell people you graduated with Shaq.
That's cool.
So you just found the bright side, the silver lining.
Good
That's
job,
what I
man.
do,
Never
man.
mind. Lunchbox, your story?
Yeah, back on April 2nd, there was a school board meeting, and there was a high school girl sitting up there with the school board members, and the guy puts his arm around the girl and does this.
God, you're hot. You know that? Dang. Where'd you go to school at?
Well, he has been charged with assault.
Assault is really not something that I expected.
Wow.
From that incident,
for
or is there
physical
another one?
contact on the
accident.
incident of April 2nd, he has been charged with assault.
I saw it. I don't know that I would go assault.
Is verbal assault a thing? Like for a kid to be told they're hot by an old man?
But he did put his hand on her,
I know.
right? So that makes it
But
physical.
That's,
I thought he should be kicked off the school board.
For sure.
But they weren't kicking him off.
No, they didn't kick him off. They said it was an elected thing, and then
Well, you can be kicked off of things you're elected on. The board just has to kick
I
you
guess,
off.
yeah. But then she went to a May 7th board meeting and stood at the mic in the crowd and said, "You guys are all cowards.
Yeah, I saw
None
it.
of you guys did anything." And then, boom, finally authorities have charged him with assault.
She went and said that on the mic?
Yep.
Oh, I never saw that one. I just saw that guy that did that.
Yeah, a dude did it too.
Man.
Yeah, the dude did it that night, but she said this past month has been terrible for me. Like the emotions and like your excuse of whatever you were saying is like that's bull crap. I don't buy it, and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, man. When that first came out, I was like, we're missing something. There's no way someone is that stupid to say that out loud in a board meeting.
Right.
Like, I'm missing something. Like maybe there's something before that, like where they made the joke, but there wasn't. He literally said that.
Yeah, I was a little beside myself too with not understanding. And then I went back and saw a little before, a little after to make sure. No, he's just a weird dude.
Yeah.
You can't say that to a kid. And then he's like, I was just saying it because she was smart.
No.
I never once have told somebody that they're smart by talking about how hot they are.
No.
Mm-hmm. Like, or if I imply,
Now, I've told people that are hot how smart they are lying, just hoping they'd like me back. But I never have done the opposite.
I feel like a better line for that, like when my kids are doing well, I'm never like, you're hot. I'm like, you're on fire. Like that's a bet.
It's also your kid.
Okay, I'm just thinking when I'm talking to a kid or
yeah.
anything, like you're on a streak, you're on a roll.
Yeah, you're on fire.
You're on fire is the more.
It's definitely different than you're hot. Dang,
You're
where do you go to
hot.
school?
Yeah.
And maybe if the guy was like from
you're on fire,
from Norway and is like, you are on the fire.
Yes, yeah.
And are you're on the hot. We'd have been like, oh, I think he meant on fire. His English just wasn't translating. But no, I don't think that's the case. Yeah, weirdo. All right, Eddie.
So, guys, it's happening. The Super Bowl is happening here in Nashville, Tennessee on 2030.
On 2030?
Yeah, on 2030.
No, in 2030.
In 2030.
Yeah.
Which, man, how amazing would it be if the Cowboys were in that Super Bowl?
They won't be.
Is there time for that? Like, do they have that many years to get good?
What? They have a chance every year.
Interesting question. The answer is yes. But just looking statistically at the last 30 years,
sure,
comparing it to the next 3, probably not.
Gosh, that would be amazing. The Cowboys
So
in
that's why it's
Nashville?
cool to you that possibly the Cowboys could play in a Super Bowl in your town more than it just comes to town.
I just feel like that would be fate. You know?
For you?
Well, I've
all
never...
of that is fate for you. You think that the Super Bowl coming to Nashville, the Cowboys making the Super Bowl, all would be for you. Then you do believe you live in a simulation.
Yeah, well, for me and Mike would be great.
Yeah, I never thought of it as them playing here.
It'd be fun, but if you think it's some sort of fate, that means all of that was made for you. That all of that fate was built specifically for you with all those moving pieces and people and circumstances, people winning, people losing, money being spent, all for you. Then you believe you live in a simulation.
But what simulation would that be? No, I mean,
the simulation would be you're the person, you're the main character, and everything is happening around and for you.
Yeah. I guess that would just be cool.
Okay, I'll accept that.
There you go.
I'll accept that. That would be cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. We're on.
Man.
Yeah.
But I've never lived in a town where the Super Bowl is happening. Like
Never lived in a town big enough, right? I haven't either.
No one has. I mean, most of us haven't. That's tough. That's very few people because they go to the same city a lot of the time.
Or if you build a new stadium, which is why
we
they're
did.
coming to Nashville. We're building a new stadium. All right, that will be a country music halftime show, though, I would assume.
Oh, gosh, that would be a slap in the face if it wasn't.
I would assume, because they kind of always do some-ish locally.
Yeah.
And so, like, some thread.
That's
So-
true. In LA, they got all the rappers.
Mhm. Snoop and Dr. Dre did that. I don't really know any other ones offhand, but
Trying to think.
yeah. Really.
Where was the J-Lo Shakira one?
Columbia.
Miami.
Was it in Miami?
If my head is right, it seems like it was
Yeah, it was in Miami.
Yeah, so there you go. And it's not always that, but there are a lot of times where they do make a point to bring. Now the Drake Kendrick one wasn't, but no, just Kendrick. It was just Kendrick, not Drake. It was just Kendrick. But Lil Wayne was upset because when it was in New Orleans, he thought it should be him.
Oh yeah.
For that same reason.
Yeah.
I thought it was Drake and Kendrick. No, Kendrick was making fun of Drake.
He threw shade.
I don't think people say throwing shade anymore.
They don't?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
But that's
really
what he
a thing.
did. I mean,
that was really good use, though.
Yeah, but I don't
He
really think
had-
that's really said that much.
Serena Williams dancing.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Morgan, your
A
story.
minor.
So there was a person who decided to order some food from Uber Eats. It was 3:00 in the morning. She decided to get an order of Popeye's chicken delivered to her door.
Nice.
She was excited. She told the driver to call or message her when she was there as to not wake up anybody else in the house. Well, she ended up dozing off and not waking up. The driver delivered it. He takes a picture, but then he stomps on it and then just walks away. She sees it on a doorbell camera and she wakes up the next morning. She walks out, completely flat food. And that's all that happened.
Okay, so he didn't know the tip he wasn't getting, right?
No. He potentially had one if she put one in already.
But I'm saying I can understand the stomp, shouldn't do it, if you know the person's stiffing you.
And I don't think he knew at that point
you
because he
don't
hadn't even
know.
delivered it.
So why the stomp?
She doesn't know. She just watched it. She watched him take it. He sets it on the porch. He takes a picture to confirm the delivery. And then after he takes a picture, he stomps on it. And then he just walks away like all angry.
Bad day.
Dude's having a bad day.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him here. Got a pretty cool jacket on. He's down. And he's kick stomp, done. He's just pissed at something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then he walks off. Dang.
I saw a video yesterday of a delivery driver. He trips and all his food falls, and then he kind of, it's like soup was part of it too.
Puts it back in.
Yeah, it was like a smoothie or something. Yeah.
Smoothie or something. He tries to put it back in. He still delivered it.
I mean, hey, we've all been there.
But what do you mean?
When I worked at Jason's Deli, definitely dropped a tray of potato salad at a business downtown.
No.
And I definitely scraped it back on.
No.
We've all been there, dude.
We've all been there.
That's not good.
I didn't say it's good,
The
but
restaurant that I worked at, I told you guys, if a roll was half eaten on a plate, they told us to bring it in and just cut off the part that had been eaten, and we'd put it back in the oven for croutons. And if it hadn't been touched at all, you put it back in the oven, and then it's mixed with the fresh, and you don't even know anymore, so you don't even know you're putting an old one, but you just know it was on somebody's plate.
But you cut off the piece that was bitten.
The crouton one, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's not. It's not, because you
That
don't
one's
know
all
what
right.
other part was licked. You don't know.
Yeah.
If they stopped eating it because they dropped it, you don't know.
And they for sure touched it at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you guys ever forgotten about a food delivery? Because I definitely have.
No, I've never been drunk.
no.
Okay, and that's fair. Mine definitely happened. I ordered it late at night, and I forgot I ordered food. I woke up the next morning, and there was Taco Bell on my front porch, and I got really
That's a pleasant
excited.
surprise.
Were you drunk?
Yes, yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
I went through a drive-through once, and I ordered and I paid, and I went home. When I got home, I'm like, dang it, I forgot my burger. I just paid and left.
That's interesting.
Like an idiot.
I did that as like a prank a couple times. That I thought was funny.
What
was the prank?
I would go and pay and be like, "Ha ha! I'm not taking your food," and drive off.
They're probably like, what?
No, that was the whole point of it. That was literally the whole point of it, was to confuse them. I'd be ordering, I'd go up, $7. Okay. I'm not taking your food. And I'd drive off and they have the money.
They were like, all right, fine, man.
That was fun for me. That was entertaining for me. All right. Let's see. Americans can own a piece of the Statue of Liberty for $250.
How?
What?
But you can't have it.
A piece of it.
But they chipping away at it?
The Mint announced last week it'll be making a limited edition coin made of copper removed from the Statue of Liberty during its restoration in 1984, 85, and 86.
That's pretty cool.
The new coin will be the first time an original element of the Statue of Liberty has been transformed into a national artifact. $250. That's pretty cool.
I'm going to get one of those.
You are?
Yeah.
Why does that excite you?
I don't know.
Because you jumped at that. You made a note or something.
Like, I remember when I was a kid, my dad had a piece of the Berlin Wall, and I always thought that was so cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like he bought it. It was just like this, where like when somebody went and collected a bunch of rocks and then sold them. I feel like this is pretty cool.
Yeah, you could tell something about that made you feel something, and that's why you immediately wrote it down. It's because your dad.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Huh. Hey, Amy, will you look at Eddie's face?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of show your face.
Okay.
What do you see?
I see a beard.
Okay.
I see a cowboy's hat.
His face, though, just his face.
Oh, his face. I see a beard with mostly black hair, but a little patch of gray on his chin.
Okay. We're not getting where we need to be.
Where do you want it to get?
I see dimples.
Do I look skinnier to you? Like my face, does it look skinnier?
I don't like to comment on people's.
But I'm asking you. You can say no.
Okay, no.
Wow.
I mean, it looks same. You look same.
Not skinnier?
From when?
From this morning. I've been using my wife's. She bought this like frozen roller thing. It's like a frozen metal. And you put it on your face and it's supposed to make you look skinnier in the morning.
A gua sha? Let me see it.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I
don't want to have it with me. I just do it before I leave.
I do that in the mornings. It's good to release the lymphatic drainage built up into your face.
You know how those like boxers or UFC fighters, they have that cold metal thing that reduces swelling? I think it's the same concept.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've used them occasionally.
You don't notice anything? Maybe like when I first come in the morning.
Oh, if we saw your fresh face?
Yeah.
But the point of it is...
No, I feel like the longer the day goes on, the
you're-
more the fluid is draining out.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Are you doing pump right here by your collarbone? Pump, pump, pump. You got to open that up.
No, I'm just getting that roller thing put in my face.
Okay, well, then you're rolling it to nowhere. It has nowhere to go. You got to open up the highways.
Oh, so I'm supposed to roll the lymphatic... What is it?
Well, I don't know what tool you're using, but it could be considered a lymphatic tool of some sort.
And I'm trying to roll fluid out and down?
And also the cold is
That's what I thought.
removing some of the swelling too, possibly.
Yeah, like putting a bag of ice on your face would make it.
Yeah, but
kind of put her in a weird place to go, look at my face. What do you think?
Sure did.
I was hoping she'd be like, wow, you do look skinnier. Keep using it.
I think the more you do it, though, I would encourage you keep using it. And that's the thing with releasing that fluid from your face. The more you do it, it's not going to happen overnight. But if you're consistent with it, you'll do it. But you got to open up those pathways so that the fluid has somewhere to go. And you can Google where all your pathways are. Bobby's wife and I were talking about this all the time. We're like, having to open up our pathways. But it's worth it. It takes like 2 minutes.
Or you can just keep doing it and just feeling good.
Yeah.
Even if you don't look better, you feel better.
It
but
does.
why not? But no, but Bobby, now he's moving the fluid around and it has nowhere to go.
But I'm not pushing that hard on it. Should I be pushing?
No, don't
Okay.
go hard.
All
Right? Bobby, do you go hard?
Do you have a roller?
We have rollers. Mostly I do them before I would go on television. Just take some of the swelling or any of the inflammation.
It's crazy.
Type areas out of your face, yeah.
It can work.
No, it's not working.
Well,
you just said I
You
don't
have
look
to do
skinny.
it properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, Bobby.
And he's putting it in his mouth. And my lips clear. Oh, Lord.